Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today in Voice of Toronto you are watching सेहत और हम एंड आई एम योर होस्ट फ़िज़ा ख्वाजा। आज हम आपके लिए एक बेहतरीन शो लेके आए हैं बहुत ही अमेजिंग गेस्ट स्पीकर के साथ। आज हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं डॉक्टर आयशा। शी इज़ अ chiropractor and a registered massage therapist and she's been doing this since last 12 years. So let's introduce you to Miss Aisha. Assalamu alaikum Aisha. Dr. Aisha, how are you?
Thank you so much. बहुत खुशी हुई आज आने।
बहुत शुक्रिया कि आपने हमें ज्वाइन किया। सबसे पहले प्लीज़ आप tell us about yourself.
Yes, मेरा नाम डॉक्टर आयशा है। मैं हूँ chiropractor, registered massage therapist, मैं acupuncture treatment करती हूँ and custom orthotic insoles बनाती हूँ जूतों के लिए।
माशाल्लाह।
Like you said, I've been doing this for 12 years.
Wow,
it's a long
time.
And I absolutely love it.
Wow.
जब आपके patients, you know, they're feeling better and they're able to do so many things they can't enjoy before, बहुत खुशी होती है सुन के।
Absolutely.
So yes, so मेरे पास दो clinic हैं, एक है Mississauga Road पे Hilton Hotel में और इंशाल्लाह second clinic खुल रहा है July में, this
All
July
right.
in Port Credit in Mississauga.
Wow, good news.
Yeah, I live in Mississauga. We have 3 kids,
Mashallah.
Ariz, Zain and Layla. I hope they're sleeping.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. I grew up in Toronto. वहाँ पे मैं पली हूँ, वहाँ पे मैंने पढ़ा है। My parents are both from Karachi, Pakistan. Papa's from Delhi.
Okay.
So I want to talk about my family a little bit because number one value हमारे घर में था education. कुछ भी आप शुरू करें, आप ख़त्म करें, कुछ भी होए। And I remember even जब मैं elementary school में थी, on the wall in the gymnasium it said, quitters never win and winners never quit.
Wow, absolutely.
And wo jumle, like it stays with you. So, growing up, my dad worked in a factory. He worked in a factory until retirement at 65. Ammi was a homemaker, so she stayed home. And as a kid, you listen to a lot of things that your parents say and you mirror that. And मेरे पापा कहते थे, ओ मेरे घुटनों में दर्द है, मेरे बैक में दर्द है, मैं नमाज नहीं पढ़ सकता, standing, I have to sit down and pray namaz. So जब time आया, to pick a career path, मैंने health science study करा था, and I thought, what can I do? What can I do, sort of मदद करने हमारी family members को, the Pakistani Muslim South Asian community को. So I picked chiropractic because my parents, they came from Pakistan in like 1973 to Canada, long time, and they came to give the same story, $20 in your back pocket and to give their children a better life, and so he worked so hard, and I saw the body deteriorating, the joint pain, everything. And so once you grow up and you see this, you want to give back. So alhamdulillah, I'm so blessed and I'm so happy that I picked chiropractic as a means of a career.
So good to hear that. और हमें बताएं, what is chiropractic here and how our Pakistani and South Asian community could get benefit out of this, basically through this cure. So just discuss and tell us the details about that.
Yeah, of course. So Doctor of Chiropractic program, आपको पहले 4 years of university complete करना है. फिर उसके बाद there's another 4 years. So 8 साल altogether. In the only school in Canada, which is English speaking in North York. So मैंने वो complete करके फिर आपको licensing exam खत्म करना है, which is a very long process. और फिर आप patients देख सकते हैं. So, doctors of chiropractic, we see conditions for bone, muscle, and nerve. These 3 things, we see so many different conditions. So, obviously back pain, kamar mein dard, feet pain, flat feet, we make custom orthotics for them. We check the posture, the alignment. We educate patients on lifestyle choices like diet and exercise. We even see patients for headache.
Wow.
So it's all the entire skeleton that we see. So, our Pakistani and South Asian community, hum number 1 hai khane peene mein. 100%.
So true.
Mere papa Delhi se hain, so we enjoyed, nahari and biryani and sheermal on after school. It was a normal dish. And our foods are not exactly healthy. There's not really any salad or salad. The options are very oily and salty, and unfortunately we don't exercise as much as we should. And so the combination of diet and lack of exercise, leads to, for example, diabetes or high cholesterol, high BP, blood pressure, and especially joint pain. So, arthritis, for example, is something I see every day.
It's so common in our community.
Very, very common. And unfortunately, as we gain weight or have water retention, it affects joints, especially the knees.
So true. Moving forward, आप हमें ये बताएं कि do you think so? Are there any cultural practices that are contributing towards this joint pain or spinal problems? Is there any specific factor that is really contributing towards that pain?
So, like I said, diet. The salty food, the portion sizes. You've seen it. We all went through Ramadan, and then Eid was a feast. The lack of exercise.
Totally relatable.
For example, वो घर पे काम कर रहे हैं, we're doing the dishes and we're taking care of the children, ऊपर नीचे जा रहे हैं, the stairs, but that's not really exercise, Exactly. So you have to dedicate 20 minutes every single day to do something, some exercise, walking, so your heart rate goes up. Or second, like I said, was the dietary choices. हम चाय पीते हैं, 5-6 cups, easy जब guests आते हैं, right?
Exactly.
But पानी का है, like why are we not drinking enough water? So, for example, hamari bodies, they're made of 80% water. And so if you have 1 cup of tea or 1 cup of coffee, you have to now drink 2 cups of water to balance it.
Wow.
So if you're having 3 cups of tea, that's a lot of water that you're not drinking.
Exactly.
So these type of lifestyle choices, and unfortunately, like when you immigrate from Pakistan to Canada, now one is a culture shock, the second is the weather. It's cold, you don't feel like going out, you don't want to walk, whereas in Pakistan it's hot, it's humid, up sweat kar rahe, there's changes in your hormones, and you're walking up, you have family and you're walking, so you're sweating and you're some form of exercise, but yahan pe aake there's really nothing.
Absolutely. आपने portion का जिक्र किया. Can you please reflect some more on how can we control our portion size?
So my rule, and for our family, is that if you have a plate of food, 50%, half of it, has to have salad.
Wow.
Something green. For the kids, we try to implement like kale. Whether it's a kale smoothie or cucumbers, something, and that's our number 1 rule. So instead of eating 1 big plate of biryani, you could have half a plate of biryani and maybe a half a plate of salad, and that would help to balance it out. Or try to minimize 3 big meals and try to eat maybe 4 or 5 smaller meals.
Wow, that's a nice tip. What do you think, how does our cultural background and upbringing is related with this thing that is attached with all kind of problems in terms of whether it's spinal or muscle pain? So how it's related with our upbringing, especially with our Asian and South Asian community?
Yeah, 100%. So, bachpan mein mujhe yaad hai, chai bahut pee rahe hain, like I said.
It's really common.
I don't remember seeing my parents drink water. I'm sorry.
But that's the truth.
But it's the truth. I don't remember seeing that. I remember seeing lots of cooking in the kitchen, lots of salt. The kitchen cupboard was always full of salt and oil. I remember, as a kid being like, can you take the salt? Can you take the oil
There's
out?
always an extra layer on the top.
Yeah. So you could slide through. So it was a lot of oil, a lot of salt. And jab bachpan mein bacche, we look at our parents as examples. We mirror that, unless we educate ourselves. And this is why I'm so happy I'm here today to talk about education, because we want to educate our family members, our viewers, patients, that what we're doing in front of our kids, for example, they're going to grow up and want to do the same thing. So that's number one, is diet and exercise. My parents also never exercised. Mom stayed home and was basically tired after, you know, taking care of the house, which is true, but there was no form of, okay, let's go for an evening stroll, you know. So मैं example दे सकती हूँ, in the Chinese community मेरे पास बहुत patients आते हैं that are you know Chinese descent. You know, into the 70s, 80s and 90s, इनके पास कोई blood pressure नहीं, diabetes, cholesterol, कुछ भी नहीं है. No arthritis. They practice Tai Chi regularly, you know, 80-year-olds. So why is there such a difference with our neighbors in China as opposed to the South Asians? So we have to look and see that diet and exercise.
They both go hand in hand.
100%. जी.
Okay, अब आप हमें ये बताइए कि how can we relate this chiropractic care in order to address the mental health issues, and that is a big stigma attached to it. So how can we relate this to the mental health issues and all the concerns?
Gee, I am so happy you brought up mental health, because May is Mental Health
Absolutely.
Month, and you know, unfortunately in the Pakistani South Asian culture, you know, talking about mental health is a taboo. You know, किसी को पता नहीं लग जाए.
Exactly.
You know, you have to stay quiet or shush. You know, so problems क्या होती हैं? I'm going to say one thing. It's called psychosomatic. Psycho meaning in, you know, psychological, and somatic meaning the body.
Okay.
When you put both of them together, you get conditions such as fibromyalgia. आपने सुना होगा, you know, joint pain बहुत हो रहा है, I can't get out of
So
bed.
common.
It's so common, especially in women. And you know, अब डॉक्टर के पास जाएंगे, ने सब टेस्ट कर लिए, कि आपके हेड में, आप, you know, appointment finished. You just go home, take a Advil. And there's no solution to it.
Exactly.
So जब हमारे पास छोटे stress होते हैं, you know, whether it's home, school, family, whatever, ये micro stresses हो जाते हैं, and your body feels it eventually, slow by slow. So you may feel tight muscles, insomnia, नींद नहीं आ
It's
रही.
so common.
You know, so you know, anxiety, depression, stress, you know, they take a toll into your body. Sometimes when you're stressed, you can't eat, whereas other people eat too much. So everybody's different. But मैं example देती हूँ. मेरे पास एक patient आई थी, and इसके पास से numbness and tingling, वही ants crawling in the hands. सब test हो गए. I don't know what's going on. क्या हो रहा था? सब X-rays सब हो गए. फिर उसने बताया, oh, you know, I'm having an emotional problem. जब इसको root करा that you should talk to somebody, whether it's therapy or your friends or family, slowly वो numbness and tingling, it disappeared.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's called psychosomatic. So your mental health is very important that आप खुश रहें. You know, if कोई problem है, आप किसी से बात करें. You know, आप exercise करें. इसलिए, for example, मैं आपको देती हूँ. If I gave you roses today, Fizza, you'd be very happy. Wouldn't
course.
you?
Of course.
And it's because there's a hormone called dopamine, which is our happy hormone. If you exercise, even just 20 minutes, that same hormone is released in your body.
Amazing.
So sometimes it's as simple as that, but it's getting to that point.
Wow, sounds so good. Yeah, it's so important to focus on yourself, on your well-being, on your mental health, and it's so important to talk to some friend, even just for a little 5 minutes, I guess. It really makes a difference.
Yes.
You know, you feel all your good hormones are releasing, and it really boosts your energy, and you feel happy. All of a sudden it happens. Yes, so it could be like talking to your friend just for a couple of minutes in the evening, or just discussing any little thing, or what your kids did today. So let's take a call.
Okay.
Hi there, assalamu alaikum.
Hello, hi. Actually, I have मेरे पास एक सवाल है.
जी, go ahead.
मुझे अक्सर जो है वो मेरे नीज में, I'm 6'3" tall, और अक्सर मेरी जो नीज है, मुझे उठते बैठते हुए बड़ी कोफ्त होती है. यानी feels like it's something's cutting from inside. इसका सबसे बेहतरीन इलाज क्या हो सकता है आपकी नज़र में?
Alright, thank you so much for your call. हम इसका आंसर लेते हैं डॉक्टर आयशा से.
हाँ, so knees के साथ ये it's a major joint. ये shock absorption का joint है. So if आपके पाँव, for example, if your feet are not balanced और एक side पे थोड़ा सा tilt हुआ है, and we're taking hundreds and thousands of steps every day, even if you're just sitting, वो shock absorption is not adequate enough. यहाँ पे cartilage बहुत होती है, यहाँ पे muscles बहुत होते हैं, और यहाँ पे nerves और blood supply भी बहुत होता है. So इसकी वजह से sometimes you can have internal issues. For example, जब हमारे patients आते हैं chiropractic clinic पे, हम testing करते हैं before. We take a long history, थोड़ा educate करते हैं patient को, थोड़ा information लेते हैं आपकी क्या sitting job है, standing job है, and then the next step is the physical exam. और ये certain orthopedic testing हम करते हैं specifically for cartilage or tendon or ligament, और फिर इसके बाद हम diagnosis देते हैं. So really ये कुछ भी हो सकता है, could be muscle, but if वो अंदर से, it could be a ligament issue, or वो you can do all the therapy and all the exercises, but if आपके पाँव से आ रहा है वो problem, इसलिए imbalance हुआ है, then it's not going to get better just like that. So an example might be an orthotic insole, for example.
Thank you so much for your answer. और इसके साथ ही हम लेते हैं quick short break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Shopping?
Yes, for my home.
Welcome to Pan Am Blinds Limited. My name is Bobby, and I would like to introduce our very newest product. It is only with us, with Pan Am Blinds in Improve
Canada. So it's combination of
and silver shades, so Venus shades, or Shangri-La shades. So it's a very unique and new product in different colors. If you would like to see how it works, just see over here. You have to pull it down. It's an energy saver. You can save your 85% energy, and also it has child safety features over here. If you see here, if it goes down, it will open itself, and you will see through from this, but ultraviolet rays controlled. No UV light will come in, and you can see out, and people, they can see very slightly. However, when your mood changes, what you can do, just pull it down. It gives you 100% privacy, and it will control also ultraviolet rays control. You want to see out, what is a see view, just pull it again. This is our very newest product. Please come to our store and see how many beautiful colors we do have, and enjoy your comfort of life. Thank you very much to visit Pan Am Blinds.
Well, looks like you got some great stuff for your new home.
Yes, that makes me happy.
Happy? Then why aren't you smiling?
I am smiling.
Get ready, Toronto, for a mystical Sufi experience. Scope 360, in association with Music Waves International, proudly present Sai Zahoor and Jaber Abbas live in concert on May 14th, 2023 at Capitol Banquet Hall, 6435 Dixie Road, Mississauga, Ontario. Tickets are available on eventbrite.ca. To get a 30% discount, enter the promo code SUFI23. Doors open at 6:30. Concert starts at 7:30 p.m. sharp. For tickets and sponsorship details, please call Umaima Sheikh at 647-939-7955. Don't miss this amazing Sufi concert. Get your tickets now.
ठीक ठाक है, तबीयत अच्छी है सर। मुझे बड़ी खुशी है कि आज मैं मेयर ऑफ लूशम के साथ हूँ और इन्होंने अपनी ज़िंदगी में पाकिस्तानी कम्युनिटी की बेइंतहा खिदमत की है और हमारे तौसीफ अनवर साहब की खिदमात पाकिस्तानी कम्युनिटी में बड़ी आला सतह पर पहचानी जाती है। सर आपका ये पैगाम पूरी दुनिया में जाएगा सर। इसमें सर फर्जंद पाकिस्तान अवार्ड के फाउंडर और चेयरमैन की हैसियत से मैं आपके साथ आज मुखातब हूँ। तो सर ये अवार्ड आपने क्योंकि लास्ट अवार्ड में मैनचेस्टर में भी शिरकत की थी, तो सर ये अवार्ड अब लंदन में आ रहा है। जो दुनिया भर से पाकिस्तानी सिलेक्ट हो रहे हैं वो 12 है और 18 पाकिस्तानियों को फर्जंद पाकिस्तान अवार्ड दिया जा रहा है यहाँ लंदन में। तो सर ऐसे पाकिस्तानी जो अपने अपने मुल्कों में बहुत अचीव कर चुके हैं वो यहाँ लंदन आ रहे हैं, क्या कहेंगे सर उनको?
जी, मैं सब पाकिस्तानियों को जो पूरी दुनिया से आ रहे हैं लंदन उनको वेलकम करता हूं और आप सब लोगों से भी ये है कि फर्जंद पाकिस्तान नवंबर में अब लंदन में आ रहा है। पहले उन्होंने बहुत सक्सेसफुल इवेंट्स मैनचेस्टर में किए, आई हैव अटेंडेड वन ऑफ देम। तो हम जुल्फकार भुट्टो साहब के इस फर्जंद पाकिस्तान को लंदन में लाने पे वेलकम करते हैं एंड आई आस्क ऑल ऑफ यू टू कम देयर एंड लेट्स सेलिब्रेट फर्जंद पाकिस्तान डे।
पाक वतन है मेरे प्यारे वतन, है वतन प्यारे वतन।
सुकून कैसा है बता नहीं सकता, सब घर वालों का भी यही हाल है। खुशी जैसे रूह में उतर सी गई हो, सच पूछे तो ये मुमकिन बनाया H होम रियल्टी ब्रोकरेज की अनिला जहरा ने।
अपने ख्वाबों का घर आप भी पा सकते हैं, बस एक फोन कॉल और जिंदगी आसान।
Call Anila Zehra at 905-462-0133.
वेलकम बैक व्यूअर्स, आप वापस आए हैं ब्रेक के बाद हमारे साथ सेहत और हमारे साथ मौजूद है हमारी अमेजिंग गेस्ट स्पीकर डॉक्टर आयशा। So let's continue. Dr. Aisha, our viewers would like to know that do you offer free consultation?
Yes, absolutely. You can call me anytime. You can email. So we'll contact information हम share करेंगे end पे, but it's 416-450-2545. Feel free to call and we can book an appointment and chat.
अपना email भी please अगर आप share करें.
जी, so it's contact@standcorrected.ca.
All right, thanks so much, and we'll repeat that for sure at the end. Let's take another call. Hello.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks.
I have a quick question. I had a car accident 19 years ago, and my back and my especially my neck hurts, and I have a soft tissue, and then right now it's chronic pain.
Okay.
And it doesn't go away. So I got lots of treatments, but I still have pain, mostly when it's raining time and raining day. So I'm suffering from my back, and mostly I have lots of headaches.
All right. Thanks so much for your call. We'll direct it to Dr. Aisha.
जी, thank you. So rainy days पे, most common complaint होती है, my knees are hurting or I feel very tired in my bones. ये indication है usually of arthritis changes. बहुत सारे car accident patients, WSIB patients, even private patients हमारे clinic पे आते हैं, and there's so many different types of treatment. मैं always patients से कहती हूँ, I will do 50% of the work, आपकी stretching, आपकी mobilization, आपकी joints, but आप 50% घर पे करें. So we specifically give exercises. So for example, for the low back, it's very easy to go on YouTube and find exercises. But if आपकी pain है when you go forward, फिर आप ऐसे exercises नहीं करें. आप exercises करें in the opposite direction. और वो chiropractor आपको specifically ढूंढ के exercises देते हैं.
Wow.
So that's why it's very important that before you start any exercise, one, to consult your doctor, and second, to sit down and do an organized plan that's going to benefit you.
Sounds good. Thank you so much. Moving on, Dr. Aisha, जैसे next question हमारे ये कि वो हमारे culture में we do offer 5 daily prayers, but Indians do practice and they do encourage yoga. So how do these movements help in our movements?
Yeah, 100%. Alhamdulillah, we are so blessed.
Absolutely,
as a community that हमारे पास 5 times, you know, once in the morning, so early when you wake up, and then once at night and in between, that ये movements are so similar to yoga. See, मैं yoga practice करती हूँ in meditation, or you know, there's one called child's pose. Literally, बच्चों की तरह आप लेट जाते हैं, and it's so similar to sajda. And the second part is, you know, 5 times you repeat karke, or like we chatted before, ye jaldi se nahi padhne chahiye. You should take it easy.
Absolutely.
Or aram se aap namaz padhein. You know, you're not going to go catch a bus.
Exactly.
So aram se padhein, and you just deep breathing and relaxation. You know, our religion is full of, you know, little milestones, these little things that actually are so good for our bodies. So, you know, if aap masjid mein chale jaएं, 50% adults बैठे हुए chair पे नमाज पढ़ रहे हैं, you know. So it's important.
Why this is so common?
One is fatigue, exhaustion, you know, but आप strengthen नहीं कर रहे आपके muscles. So if you have joint pain, that's fine. I understand. Your bones are arthritic, they're osteoporotic, I understand. But वो muscles वो attach हो रहे हैं bones पे, इनको तो strengthen शुरू कर लें, right? Whether it's with a 1 pound weight or no weight or just body weight, every day, little by little.
How about our neck muscles? When we are like stressed and we feel so much pressure and burden in our neck and shoulder muscles, it does happen with me mostly. So I'm just curious what to do at that point when we are like suffering through that.
Yeah, neck pain is also one of the major areas where people hold stress.
Exactly.
Right? Whether it's psychosomatic pain we talked about, or just actual pain from sleeping. So मैं आपको एक exercise दिखा सकती हूँ. So you sit up straight like this. You can do it at home. You can do it seated. So for example, आप एक side पे अपने head लेकर आएं, you know, and the other side, the other hand, just hold the muscle like this, and just hold this for about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. So एक side हो गया, फिर आप दूसरे side पे करें. Or you repeat it 5 times on the left side, 5 times on the right side. You can start with 1 time a day and then go to twice a day.
Oh wow.
Very easy exercise to do.
Can we just hold more than 30 seconds, or 30 seconds would be fine?
30 seconds would be the minimum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just like namaz, you have to take it easy. You have to take your time doing it. Otherwise, you're not letting the muscle stretch enough.
All right. Thank you so much, Aisha. Dr. Aisha, we're just running out of time. Just quick yes or no's, or true or false.
Yes.
Softer pillow would be a better option, or the harder?
Harder and firmer pillow.
Oh wow, that's nice. How about if I'm having a back pain? So should I move or should I stay still?
You should always move.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Oh.
Easy way to remember.
Okay. And how many bones do we have in each foot?
We have 26 bones, so 52 bones together. That's a lot of bones. Yeah.
Wow. And how about if there's like an imbalance in that? So how would it impact in our body pain, especially the lower back one?
So if you have an imbalance in any of the 52 bones in your feet, it's not absorbing the shock properly, so the pain can go up all the way up to the knee, to the hip, to the back, even causing headaches for some patients.
Wow.
Yes. So an orthotic insole, for example, we manufacture it custom made. That can actually help if your one leg is longer than the other.
Wow, super informative and super helpful. Thank you so much, Dr. Aisha, for being here.
Thank you.
Taking your time out for us. Last but not the least, please don't forget to share your information with the viewers, your email, and a little message for our viewers.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching today. My name is Dr. Aisha. I do offer free consultations. Feel free to call 416-450-2545, or you can send a quick email at contact@standcorrected.ca. My message today is that take the time out of your 24 hours, bas thoda sa time, you know, to make the changes today that will last a lifetime ongoing for tomorrow.
Wow, it's beautiful. Yes, it's so important, viewers, to take out little time out of your day, and even a little chunks can make a difference. So don't delay, just start today and try to start some exercise and take out like 5 to 10 minutes and start now, right now. Thank you so much. Inshallah next week same time same channel पे आपके साथ हम हाजिर होंगे. Until then stay tuned. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.